it's Shanna. Today I want to talk about my tarot deck that I recently bought, Tarot Classic. It's a Marseille deck that I'll be using in the tarot study that I'm doing with Erin over at The Witch of Saturn and Jay over at Iridescent Tarot. So I had the Squid Cakes Tarot. That's the only Marseille I had because I don't read Marseille. But I've always wanted to learn. I like the idea of numerology in tarot, and it's my understanding that Marseille has a lot to do with that. So the little white book that comes with this is very concise. There's not much in the way of description. And it definitely does not get into numerology. Yeah, not really at all. There is a full-size guidebook that you can buy separate from this deck. It's written by the creator of this deck. Whose name is oddly not on this book or on this deck. Anyway, I'll try to find it again and I'll put it on the screen in case you're curious, in case you'd like to get it. This is an out-of-print deck. It's US Games, but I bought it for $20 on eBay. So it's not, it's not a hard deck to find. I like it because I like the clean white backgrounds. There's not a lot of clutter. Their faces aren't weird. I find a lot of Marseille decks to have weird faces and strange bodies, and it icks me out. I don't like it. But this one is workable for me. So I just kind of wanted to go through, take a look at the images, maybe acquaint myself with it. I have not yet done an interview with this deck. Our study starts January 1st, so, I still have a few days. It's only December 24th. Merry Christmas tomorrow. And, oh look, it's the title page. Stuart Kaplan. That's who the book is by, I believe, if I remember correctly. Here are the backs. They're red and kind of a gold, like a antique gold, almost a brassy color, which I also really like. I do like these backs. There are so many Marseille decks out there that have hideous backs, and it throws me and it takes me out of the mindset of the card itself. So this is an interesting deck because it has the numbers almost part of the artwork, where we've got these X's. I'm assuming, yes, this is a 10. So the 10 of wands, or batons, and then you also have this X down here. And I believe that this is down here so that you know what is upright and what is reversed, which is great. It's very unobtrusive, not in the way at all. And these faces are very friendly. They're not weird. And I appreciate that. I like the coloration. They're clear colors. They're not muddy or, they're not trying to be vintage. Should we flip these over so you can see for longer than a few seconds? There. So see here, we've got the 7 of Cups. Just a tiny little number there, and I really like that. I mean, you could obviously count how many cups, but I do like this because as a quick glance, you know what's up and what's down, which I appreciate, especially with a Marseille, because I think that can be very difficult to discern what's up and what's down, because I don't think they're intended to be reversible as far as that goes, right? Like, obviously, like, this is facing up, but it's nice to just have that there so you can quickly discern whether or not it's upright or reversed. The Queen of Cups. Aces don't have numbers. This appears to be interesting that the aces, I mean, I guess the aces are pretty obvious, so you just kind of know. King of Swords. I'm really excited to get into this. I do have this book. The three of us each bought a copy of this book, so this will be what we're going through. And we're breaking it down into an 18-month, not 18 months, good Lord, that'd be a long one, 18-week study. And I'm very much looking forward to just sort of like meandering through the deck. Look, another title page. You know, I almost wish that title pages came with different backs, just so you could like quickly discern which one is a title. I keep saying page, title card. I won't linger too long on the pips. Queen of Pentacles. This was made in 1971. It's fantastic. Before I was born. It's not often I get to say that anymore. So that's very cool. I love that. And that, you know, this deck is in fantastic condition. I mean, look at it. It's perfect. Like whoever had this probably never used it. How old is that? 71, 81, 91, 01, 11, 21, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 54 years. Wow. I could have done, you know, math. There were quicker ways to do that, but here we are. Should I zoom in just a little? You want a closer look? There you go. I like her face. Queen of Pentacles. I like the way she's looking at him, like she knows something's up, and he looks a little tiny bit guilty. Let's be honest. I think these are pretty. I enjoy the tones of the colors. You know, so many times you get these just, I don't know, garishly bright jeweled tones, and it's just, that's not pleasing to my eye personally. So I appreciate the way these look. Look how pretty this is. Oh, upside down. Got our little number there. Are they catching raindrops on their tongue? That's really cute. I don't know where the rain is coming from. Interesting that this is the moon because it looks like the sun. Have we passed the sun already? I'm going to set that aside. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, yeah, I love that that's down there. You know, as I'm flipping through, I'm like, okay, I can see now. What is she doing? Is she winking? Is that a thing? Or is that just weird art misprint? Let's take a quick look at, this is the other Tarot de Marseille, or Maria Celia, Tarot de Maria Celia. This is the one that I bought when I decided I wanted a more traditional, that I didn't want to work with squid cakes to study, but it's so small. I really wanted a full-size deck. I'm looking to see if the High Priestess in this deck is winking. See, there's the sun in this one. That's interesting. I want to pull a few of these aside. Here, do you want to see too? I really like this death card. I like the stars in the sky. I like the random body parts. That's kind of funny to me. Is that upside down? We're not going to do that. We're looking for the High Priestess. I'm focusing. Assuming I'll know her when I see her, since this is in, what, French? I believe. Is that her? I'm pretty sure that's her. And no, she's not winking. It's probably just a little ink runoff on the image, but that's funny. I will never not see that. That makes me laugh, and I love it. Okay, let's continue. Knight of Pentacles. I just like their faces. They seem friendly to me, and I like that. They're not off-putting. I don't like when they're off-putting. Off-putting? It sounds like I'm saying off-putting, like no longer eating pudding. I'm going to switch sides here so we don't get shadow. Page of Cups. The Empress. Yeah, I feel like some of their eyes are a little wonky, but that's okay. She's not quite winking. Temperance, Queen of Swords. Knight of Cups. She kind of looks mad, doesn't she? But it's not off-putting. She's just very serious. She's like Judge Judy over here. Actually, who came before Judge Judy? Who was that, the older lady? The one that was before her? Because I feel like Judge Judy either was newer or she was just on divorce court. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I watched some TV when I was a kid. I'll see if I can find an image. I'll put that on there. That's what she doesn't look like her, but that's what it makes me think of. Look at his bum. That's like the funniest bum. Ooh, no numbers on this one. That's weird. I think this is up, but that's interesting. They forgot. Is that the only one that doesn't have numbers? Look at these two. Okay, they're kind of weird. I'm thrown by that one without numbers at the bottom. The Knight of Wands. I like the look on the horse's face. Strength. The Chariot, Page of Wands. And Three of Cups. And that is it. Just a quick little walkthrough. I just wanted to flip through and see how I felt about it. I wonder what AS stands for. This is obviously Page of Pentacles. Maybe I need to get that bigger guidebook. I wonder if there's like little secrets in here that I need to uncover. Because yeah, I do think that's the only one that I saw, at least, that didn't have besides the aces, of course, and even the majors had a number. Courts don't have a number. Oh, this one doesn't. Okay. Do all the cups? Yeah, some cups do. Here, I will maybe fast forward this for you so that you're not being bored to tears by watching me flip through. But I want to see which ones don't have numbers of the cups. All right, so we've got ace, 2, page, knight, queen, king. We have 3, 4. That's interesting that it's 4 lines instead of an IV, right? Weird. Well, there's 3, or excuse me, 4. And then V, 6, 7, 8 does not, 9 does not. So 4 is weird. And then we don't have a number on 8 or 9. Or 3, right? No, 3 did. So just 8 and 9. Wow. That's interesting. Okay. Well, that's all I have for today's video. Thanks for sitting through this with me, if you did. And I hope that you're having an excellent week. And I will catch up with you next time.